Okay, good afternoon, class 6 children. So after completing your chapter number 16, let's continue with the back exercise. So one by one, we are going to discuss. Your question number 1 is, it's having two parts. Which kind of garbage is not converted into compost by redworms? So Saksham has raised hand previously. So Saksham, give the answer.
Yes. Garbage substances like broken glass, aluminum vapor, plastic items, polythene bags, which are non-biodegradable, cannot be converted into compost by redworms.
Okay, very good. So the material which is non-biodegradable, which do not mix with the soil, is not composed by the redworms. Okay. The second part of the question is, have you seen any other organism beside redworms in your pit? If yes, so tell to find out the names, draw the pictures of these. Yes, Charvi?
Yes, earthworms like small insects are and millipedes are found in pits.
Okay, very good. So yes, we had seen other than the red worms like the earthworm, few very small insects are there that are known as the decomposers also. Millipedes, small insects are there, bacteria are there, microorganisms are there, which feed on the dead organisms in the pit. After that, question number 2. Discuss a part first of all. Is garbage disposable the responsibility of the government only? Yes, Radhima.
No, garbage disposal is not only the responsibility of government, it is also the responsibility of citizen as well as.
Okay, this is a responsibility. This is a together work. It's not a work done by the government only. It's a responsibility of. Yes, Tanishk, you want to say for this question also?
Ma'am, I raised hand to give the answer of B part.
Okay, give for B part. Is it possible to reduce the problem relating to disposal of garbage?
So, ma'am, it is possible because to the problems related to disposal of garbage. So, ma'am, what we have to do is, ma'am, we have to not throw the garbage here and there. We have to use dustbins. And ma'am, it will help in the disposal of garbage.
Okay. So yes, it is possible to reduce the problem related to the disposal of garbage if the person think properly and he segregate the waste. The waste should be segregated and the disposable should be in the proper way. Two bins should be using as it was written in your book, green and blue bin. आप इसको थोड़ा सा elaborate कर सकते हो. That in green bin we had to put this, and in green and blue bin we need to put this material so that the waste can be segregated. Then the problem can be reduced to some extent. Okay. It's a major issue, but then too, if we are segregating the waste, the problem can be reduced. Third question, A part. What do you do with the leftover food at your home? So this is your personal question. What do you do if the food is left at your home? You must have seen what your mom do with the food which is left. Yes, tell me. Kindly raise hand. Yes, Prapti. Tell me, any of the answer can be there. There is not a particular answer for it because this is the answer can vary.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes, Bhuvi and Tanish.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell one by one.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, usually, ma'am, we throw the leftover food at home, which is leftover. But, ma'am, what we have to do is, ma'am, we can also make a compost of that. Ma'am, first, ma'am, it takes a lot of time, but, ma'am, when it converts into a compost, we can also use it to grow plants.
Okay. So according to you, we can make a compost out of it. Okay, Bhuvi, you can tell.
What she does is actually if dinner is left, some of the dinner is left, so she gave us the next morning in breakfast, or she throws it. Or what we can do is the leftover things like peels of food, we can put them in plants, like using it like fertilizers.
Okay, not fertilizers, manure. So children, generally what happens, what we do with the leftover food, either we consume it in the morning, or sometime we used to give it to the maid. Okay, and sometime what happens, when it is not in use, we just throw it. So it's not good, that we should not throw the food into the waste. As you have read in this chapter, we can make manure out of it. Okay, we can dump it, or better not to throw. Food should not be thrown. Make it your habit. Better to give someone to else. Your maid is coming at your home, give it to the maid. Okay, yes, Riyan Azhar, B part.
Okay, ma'am.
If you
And
and
your
your friends are given the choice of eating
in a plastic plate or a banana leaf platter at a
Yes.
party, which one would you prefer and why?
Yes.
Ma'am, I will prefer banana leaf platter, ma'am, because it is biodegradable.
And after using that platter, means after that taking the food from that platter, you can throw that platter, and that can be recycled. That can be recycled.
Yes,
That's
ma'am,
why
it can
you
be
will be preferring, yes, very good.
banana
And you
leaf
will
platter.
be banana leaf platter. Very good. Number 4, A part, collect pieces of different kinds of paper. Find out which of these can be recycled. So we need to do this activity. Different kinds of paper we need to collect. Different kinds of paper. Some papers are hard, newspaper, your notebook papers are there. So these papers are there, which can be we need to see that which of the paper can be recycled. So we have to make a list of it. Anybody wants to give the answer of this question 4A?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes.
Ma'am, papers such as newspapers, notebooks, magazines, and such more. Some of these are recycled, and some of these are not recycled. Some are shiny.
Okay. So either they can be recycled, few can be recycled, and few can't be recycled. But yeah, you can add one thing more. Few of the papers can be recycled, and the paper which are not recycled, like the waste, biodegradable, non-biodegradable, that can be used as to form the eco brick, as we have learned. This is a demand of today. Next is 4th B. With the help of a lens, look at the pieces of paper you are collecting for the above question. Did you know the difference in the material of recycled paper and a new sheet of a paper? So children, did you find any difference? Yes, Bhumika.
The difference between sheet and recycled paper is quite clear. Usually, handmade recycled paper is of rough quality.
Okay, very good. So usually the recycled paper is of rough quality. Okay, Aditya Viswas, you want to say something about it? About this question 4th B. Prapti, Anya, Radhima, want to say something? So 4th B question, as he has told. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, I want to say that, ma'am, the rough notebook which I am using, ma'am, it is made by eco-friendly paper.
Okay. So I think there is not much of the differences there.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is recycled.
Okay, good.
Ma'am, we can see the color of it.
Yes. So there may be a difference in the small bit difference can be there in the color contrast or in the roughness or smoothness. Okay, the recycled paper may be small bit rough. Okay, next number 5 question number. Collect different kinds of packaging material. What was the purpose for which each one was used? Discuss in group. So tell me what type of packaging material you use. First of all, can I have the answer one by one? Packaging. If you need to pack something, what kind of material you are using?
Like thermocols,
Ma'am, plastic
Ma'am,
bags,
like
wooden
cardboard,
boxes,
plastic bags,
jute bags.
foam
Okay.
seats.
plastic bags,
Ma'am,
Okay.
foil
cloth
paper,
bags, ma'am,
bag.
cloth bags, ma'am, plastic
Okay.
polythene bags.
Okay. Now you have to write down that for what purpose you were using it. Like if you are saying that jute bag we were using. So jute bag was used for keeping the money or to keep the luggage or to keep the vegetables. For what purpose you were using? So you need to discuss that also. Okay? Polythene if we are using, we are putting the vegetables into that. We are storing something. If we want to give something to someone, we are using the polythene bags. And if we are purchasing it from the market, even then we are getting material, even the clothes, even the vegetables we are getting in the plastic bags. So different purpose you have also to write down that for what purpose we were using these bags. Number B, give an example in which packaging could have been reduced.
Packaging of toys.
Okay,
Ma'am,
can
can
be
I
reduced.
tell?
Yes, tell.
Ma'am, uses of plastic bags as packing of food item can be reduced.
So how the packaging will be done then if it will be reduced? How we can reduce means that you can tell even the small things present in the market is available in the plastic, so that can be reduced. Even we can take our own bag for shopping, only then it can be reduced. Whenever we go either for purchasing clothes, anything, if we are going in the market to purchase, so we should use our own bag. Okay, if we will be using our own bag, so the plastic bags we will not be taking from the shopkeeper. Okay, if we are going to purchase the vegetables or anything else, if we are going to purchase daily need items, if we are going to purchase, if we are taking, even children, you have seen in the pantaloons and in chunmoon, wherever we used to buy the clothes, they charge for the bag. You know that they take charges for the bag, 10 rupees, 7 rupees. And what happen if we will be carrying our own bag, so we can reduce the use of it. Okay, next, write a story on how packaging increases the amount of garbage. The packaging of plastic, we are saying that is increasing the amount of garbage. So your question is how it can be done. One by one. Yes, Kavya. Prapti, I have not muted any one of you, beta. You have to see your own. You can mute or unmute yourself. Yes, Kavya, tell. 15C part. Fifth ka C part, sorry, not 15th, fifth C.
Ma'am, sometimes bags collected by rag pickers are also used. Ma'am, 1 minute. Ma'am, can I tell of 6th?
Write a story. Kavya, I think you are confused. Which आपने बोल तो दिया कि मैम may I give the answer? Yes, Aditya.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, tell.
Ma'am, we use packing materials to protect the articles and also to make package good looking. For example, to give a gift on birthday, the gift is packaged and wrapped in a shiny paper or plastic coated paper. After use the packing material is thrown in dustbin. Similarly, plastic bags, cans, aluminum foils, plastic or aluminum cans, and other packing materials are used and thrown out after use. Many things such as ghee, refined oil, soap, detergents, and most of eatable goods are sold in small packets. All the above said measures can help in reducing the amount of garbage due to packing.
Okay, so children, she is saying that whenever we are taking any of the material from the market, then it is packed into the small plastic or in shiny paper. So we can reduce. Even we, if we give a gift to someone, okay. So why we want this packing into the newspaper? Better to do it in that part because it will reduce the amount of plastic. Okay. So packaging
Ma'am,
material, they are quite shiny. Yes. Anybody else want to give the answer of fifth C part? How
Ma'am,
packaging?
can I give the answer?
Yes. How packaging are increasing the garbage?
Ma'am, ma'am, here is written write a story. Ma'am, can I tell that small story?
Yes, writer. Tell.
Ma'am, Ram and his friends went in a restaurant and ordered some food. They gave the food in two polythene bags as they ordered a lot of food. But when they ate the food, they thought that now there is no use for the polythene bag, so we should throw it. So, ma'am, this is not very good for the environment also if we throw the plastic polythene bags here and there,
Okay,
as it
good.
increases the amount of garbage.
Very good. So children, you can frame any of the story how packaging can be. So whenever you are giving gift to someone, better to use something else which is at your home only. Okay. Next is number 6. Do you think it is better to use compost instead of chemical fertilizers? Why?
ma'am, can I tell Anya?
Ma'am, can I
Yes.
tell?
One by one. Anya, then
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
Charvi.
it is easy. Ma'am, it
okay,
is
ma'am.
easy to prepare
Ma'am,
compost.
Harvey, can I tell?
Yes.
Yes, it is better to use compost instead of chemical fertilizers because compost is made out of natural or organic things like plant and animal waste, which do not cause any pollution. Whereas the chemical fertilizers are prepared from harmful chemicals, which cause soil and water pollution.
Okay, fine. So fertilizers are prepared from something else, chemicals that causes a water and soil pollution. Yes, Charvi?
Ma'am, it is easy to prepare the compost and fertilizers, and these chemicals are made up of many chemicals, and it produce many pollution. And compost will not cause any pollution. Compost increases soil
Okay. So,
fertility, sorry.
fertility. Soil fertility is increased if we are using compost, and soil will degrade. Soil pollution will be there if we are using the chemical fertilizers. So we need to see that what we can do. Either we can increase or either we can decrease it. Fine. So I
Ma'am, can
hope,
I also tell?
yes, sure.
Ma'am, I think it is better to use compost instead of chemical fertilizers because in by making the compost we can also um, less the amount of garbage, as compost also can be made by the peels of fruits like orange peel, banana peel, and ma'am, also the egg shell. Ma'am, we can add these type of things And also chemical fertilizers contain many types of chemicals which also can produce soil pollution. So I would prefer to use compost instead of chemical fertilizers.
Okay. So it is preferable to use the compost instead of the chemical fertilizer. So I hope children the answer is clear to you everyone. So these were the questions, very interesting question as well as a chapter. So you need to do all these questions. This is your today's homework. Okay, with this your chapter number 16 is over.